Alright, guys. So, it's day 3. Got out of chemo roughly 5.5, 6.5 hours ago. I'm gonna take my pills for the nights very soon. One Reglan, one Pepcid, obviously. And I guess today, is there anything new? Yeah. New things that have happened starting today. I'm starting to lose my sense of taste, which is expected at this point. The fatigue I would rate at around a 3, and the nausea I would rate at around a 4. However, my appetite is completely gone, but I can still eat. So one thing you're going to notice when you become a chemo patient, especially under BEP chemo, is that you're going to not want to eat food. You're not going to want to eat anything in particular. However, when you eat food, it's either going to taste really bad or really good. Most of the time, really bad. Sorry to break it to you, it's just the way it is. You got to find those couple things that you can eat that will taste good for you. For me, it's Dreyer's vanilla bean ice cream. I don't know why. It gets my calories in. And like there are a few little things like that. I know I met a BP patient a while back who was able to eat what was it? Broccoli, just lots of broccoli. And different things work for different people is the point I'm making. Find something that works for you and find a balance with it. You want to get a little bit of protein, actually a lot of protein, because you got to keep your body functioning. You got to get a little bit of carbs. You got a little bit of leafy stuff. The usual. Eat healthy, and it will make your life much easier. But don't eat healthy as in I'm gonna go vegetarian now, and I'm not gonna eat too much protein because I tried that in my first cycle, eating as healthy as possible, like tons of leafy stuff. Yeah, it totally kills you. Just because if you don't have enough protein, you don't have enough energy to make it through the day, and it's just gonna make everything more groggy and slow and not pleasant. So protein's very, very important during a chemo cycle. Um, let's see. So losing your taste. Gatorade has proven to be very, very useful for me when losing taste because for some reason I'm responding very well to tangy tastes like Gatorade lemon lime. However, I'm not responding well to like tastes like orange Gatorade. It's really weird because Gatorade lemon lime, like this G2 thing, it's kind of more thinner and less viscous, whereas Gatorade itself, you're gonna find as you go through your chemo cycle, tends to have this kind of viscousness to it, and it kind of leaves like a coating in your mouth, and that coating feels just really, really bad. I mean, that you may not happen for you. It's happening for me. I'm just telling you exactly what it's kind of like. Otter pops. So as you lose your taste more and more, you're actually probably gonna see me eating otter pops while I'm making these videos because it'll be the only thing that numbs my mouth down. In a couple days, I honestly won't be able to eat too much vanilla ice cream, just because of the whole taste thing, and it's just not worth it. So what I'll be doing is I'll be eating otter pops like pretty much. My last cycle, I ran through 40 otter pops in on days 6 and 7, so in 2 days. It's really extra hydration. It's very, very nice and smooth. It like doesn't actually leave a viscous taste in your mouth. And it's kind of like drinking water except in an ice form. So, well, because that's basically what it is. And what that does for you is that it gets you your hydration. It numbs down your mouth so you don't feel the whole ashy taste. The best way to describe the ashy taste, and it'll be coming up in a couple days for me, but the best way to describe it is like that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean #1, where Captain Barbosa, he basically talks about how he wants to eat an apple, but every time he eats an apple, it turns to ash in his mouth. That's the taste that you're going to get at the peak of your chemo cycle. At the peak of like, this rough 5-day deal. Well, in reality, it's a rough 8-day deal because of recovery time. Recovery time is more painful than chemo, honestly. Let's see. So along with this post, I'll write down a couple do's and don'ts for the food section because food is really complicated and it can help make or break your chemo cycle. And yeah, I think that's it. As you can tell, I'm doing. I honestly wish I was doing a little bit worse because that way I would be able to show you guys exactly how my mood's dropping and everything. But I'm doing good, and I guess I'll also post a little bit of my activity log for today. See you guys.